All right, so let's really get into this immigration thing. It's not immigration. It's illegal immigration. It's trespassing. It's not anything. Don't even say the word immigration. They're not immigrating. Immigration is a friendly thing where you respect the agreement to come into the country according to certain protocols, right? So if it's not immigration, right, it is squatting. It is squatting. It is trespassing. It is squatting. It is trespassing. Most Americans believe that illegal immigration must be dealt with and support deportation. So I have a question for you. And if you're anything like me, it fucking pisses you off, because if you have any sovereign bone in your body, why the fuck would you want your shit taken without your permission? Like, okay, that's just insane. That's just insane. Okay? That is just insane. Okay. When you let somebody take your stuff without permission, like in prison, they just don't stop. They just take everything. Eventually, they'll even take your life. They'll take your life, your wife, everything, right? They take your kids. All right. So what is going on with the messaging from public figures on the left? Now, they're acting like we give a fuck about protecting the sanctuary nature of sanctuary cities. We don't, but they're acting like we do. Now, how did this happen? Here's some theories. They're in a bubble that is being programmed by diabolical forces. These diabolical forces program the area around the congressmen, around the newscasters, making them think that the cool thing within that bubble culture, I'm talking about the news culture, the culture of the news. Now, fuck the news culture if you do not reflect. If you're not a sample of middle America, fuck you, okay? Fuck you. That is very disingenuous to actually pretend when you're 90% on the left, okay, that you represent America. If America was 50-50, but the news wasn't 50-50, recuse yourself. Like, fucking recuse yourself. Okay, why the fuck should you bully us with your gaping mouth, being open, spitting out shit that doesn't represent us? Recuse yourself, you fucking disrespectful pieces of shit. Okay? I'm talking to the news. Recuse yourself. You're damn near bullying our ears with your fucking weird ass opinion about how we're okay with sanctuary cities. We're not, okay? And then you get in the ear of our congressman. How disrespectful it is to fucking brainwash people that we sent there. The media is disgusting. You're disgusting. Okay? You are disgusting, dishonest people. It's like Greener worm tongue, okay? You're like fucking worm tongue, okay? You don't care about the will of the people. You just care about the will of the Communist Party. And actually, you don't even care about that. You care about getting an attaboy from your colleagues for going to bat for your stupid ass cause, which you guys didn't even officially pick. None of you picked that shit. None of you picked your marching orders. You're kissing the ass of unnamed people way up there. Way up there. And because you're subhuman, because you do it for a fucking paycheck, and then you do it for the respect of other fucking puppets. And then you spill that shit. I don't know if you quit, some other weak ass motherfucker would spill that shit on our entire countrymen. Now, what about those people up top? I don't know. Those are highly disrespectful, demonic people. Okay? If you know the will of the people is for deportation, okay, why the fuck would you even sit there going, most of the people want this, but I think I know a means in order to have it such that they don't get what they want? What kind of fucking demon are you? Get the fuck out of the country. Take your fucking billions, okay? And go jerk off somewhere, okay? Go make an island, for God's sake. And go do whatever the hell you want on the island. Why the fuck are you toying with people? These are God's people, by the way. This country was consecrated to God. So eventually, I'm telling you, you're going to get fucked. You're just waiting for people to remember what it means to be American. And you're going to get screwed. We're coming for you. The will of the people is coming for you. If I could just describe the tactics that you're using to get into the head of these newscasters who are not representing the deportation will of the people when they talk, who are these politicians who are believing the newscasters and believing that the majority of us want the illegals to come in here and start voting Democrat. Let me tell you, the fact that we've purged our will for the Democrat Party in this country is like a natural immune system process, because liberalism is a sickness. Okay. Eventually you have to grow up like any child and you get it out of your system. You learn the hard way to get it out of your system. Well, the country's coming of age and you decide to give us a big ass dose of new germs. Okay. What I mean by new germs, and I'm not apologizing, is people who haven't figured out that you will bring down an entire country through communism. Now, some of them have, but some of them don't care. Some of them don't care. They'll take the freaking handout. You'll kill a fucking country. Look at how all the communist countries kill themselves. You know, China has to suck on the teat of America because we're consumers. Okay? They wouldn't even be as big if we weren't in commercial interaction with them. Okay? Because they don't inspire their own people. Communism doesn't inspire people. So we don't want communism, but you wanted us to want communism. So you purposely imported people under the guise of immigration. You use the soft word immigration. You pick that. Your puppets use it. It brainwashes our politics. Leave our fucking politicians alone. I'm telling you this. You're disrespecting Americans. You're disrespecting the fact. Listen, what would you call it? A guy who worked really hard to build muscles to overcome a problem for the last 3 decades. That problem being liberalist concepts. All right. So we worked out. We got really strong. Even black people started becoming conservative, overcoming the liberalism. And just before we can actually stand strong in our new, more mature selves, you fucking sandbag us with extra fucking idiots who didn't even fight the fight that we did for the last 30 decades. How fucking nasty. If you don't get anything, I'm telling you this. We see you. We don't like you. I don't care if you can believe your own fucking propaganda and think that we're accepting your shit. We're not. We're not. We're a silent, angry majority. And we will come. There will be a reckoning for you, the programmer, okay? For the media puppet and the foolish politician who believes that bubble that they create, that the media creates in Washington and in places of power. It's absolutely insane that you would have politicians massaged mentally by media types given marching orders by nameless people up high. And you think we're going to lose our country because your ploy is actually working? You think we're fooled? Look, supposedly black people aren't that smart. I'm black. So if I figure this shit out, I'm telling you, you need to take your shit and leave. Quit while you're ahead. Quit while you are ahead. Now, you even think we're going to be nice to the Democrat Party. No. We know how irrational you are. If Donald Trump doesn't put you in jail, we know. It's like, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Like, why would you let a crazy ass woman get back at you? If you finally decide to punish her for crazy shit that she did, you better get her good because she can't help herself but visit upon you 10 times more than what you visited upon her. Right? Right? Everybody knows this about a crazy woman. The Democrat Party, communists, are the crazy bitch in the picture. Okay? So we're not even thinking about letting the Democrat Party come back to power because you can't help yourself. You will be so fucking heavy-handed to good people. You look at what you did to Charlie Kirk. What the fuck did he do to you? What the fuck did he do to you? Nothing. Because you're fucking crazy. We know you're fucking crazy. We used to trust you. We used to not think that you were that fucking crazy. Now we know you're that fucking crazy. So the jig is up. The jig is up.